Welcome to the first edition of Biloxi A to Z for 2022. This is your insider's guide to Biloxi for Friday, January 7th, 2022. We're going to keep it brief today, but it's going to be big. We have another week of record-breaking COVID-19 cases to tell you about. We have a final tribute from the Biloxi Police Department to Robert Burris, and we'll have your weekend preview, your weekend forecast, and we'll take you to one of the most peaceful places in Biloxi. But we begin today at one of the busiest places in Biloxi. It's phase 2 of the Arbor Landing apartment community, which is off Pops Ferry Road at Elsie Place. There will be 16 buildings in all, with 174 new apartment units in phase 2. The permit valuation for this phase is $28 million, making it the largest active construction site in Biloxi right now. Some of the buildings will be completed and available to occupy in 2022, but the overall completion of phase 2 will not be until later this year. But wait, there's more. Phase 3 has been approved by the Development Review Committee and will have 4 buildings containing a total of 50 units behind the Walmart Neighborhood Market. The city has not yet received the building plans or the construction costs for the timeline for Phase 3. This Arbor Landing work is part of the $95 million in construction in Biloxi in the past year. And now this. A host of local law enforcement agencies joined the Biloxi Police Department this week for a final tribute to fallen Biloxi Police Inspector Robert Burris. It was also a day of beginnings in Biloxi, with 12th night observed at the Biloxi Visitor Center and Biloxi City Hall. Carnival time is here. And now this.
And now for the latest on the coronavirus. Since October, the health department has been reporting statewide daily case numbers in the hundreds. For the last 2 weeks, the statewide daily numbers have been in the thousands. The health department is also reporting an uptick in cases in Harrison County and at the hospitals. As of Thursday, January the 6th, the health department reports more than 7,000 new cases of the virus statewide in a 24-hour period. 8 deaths were also reported. In Harrison County, 370 new COVID-19 cases were reported on Thursday and no new deaths. Overall, more than 500,000 cases of the virus have been reported throughout Mississippi since the pandemic began in early 2020. Statewide, more than 10,500 Mississippians have died from COVID-19. In Harrison County, nearly 38,000 cases of the virus have been reported, with 569 deaths. At the hospitals, as of January the 4th, nearly 800 people in Mississippi were hospitalized with COVID-19. 170 of those were in intensive care units. Along the coast, 35 people were hospitalized with the virus and 14 of those were in intensive care units. As for Mississippi's vaccination rate, as of January the 5th, still only 44% of the population is fully vaccinated. As for Harrison County, only 44% of residents are reported as fully vaccinated according to the health department. Please continue to practice the recommended safety protocols to prevent the spread of COVID-19 and the flu. For more information about vaccinations, links to appointments, and safety protocols, visit the city's website at biloxi.ms.us, or you may call the Mississippi COVID-19 hotline at 877-978-6453 to schedule a COVID-19 vaccination. This weekend, the weather is forecast to be rainy and mild. There is a chance of rain Saturday and Sunday, and temperatures range from lows in the 40s to highs in the lower 70s. Over at the Mississippi Coast Coliseum, the Professional Cowboy Association will hold rodeo finals throughout the weekend. Tickets begin at $18. Along the Biloxi Bay Bridge, the Salvation Army Croc Center will host the Frosty Croc Run, a 10K, 5K, and 1 mile on Saturday beginning at 8:30. For registration and fee information, visit online at raceentry.com/frostycrocrun/race information. Over at the casino, Styx will be playing at the IP Casino on Saturday. We leave you today from one of the most peaceful places in Biloxi, the Hiller Park Pond. We will see you again next week.